Okay.
Oh boy.
So, things are about to get weird.
Murder cult. Murder cult.
Chapter 3: The Ascent, the Strange Practices of a Secretive Society.
Okay.
This is a
Well,
perspective I wasn't expecting.
let's see what we've got.
We got a bush. There's a man in the bush.
Somebody is pretending to be this man, because that's a secret society tattoo if I ever
And
seen one.
hand and an eye. Oh, he's got a lot of belongings.
Assuming those are his belongings.
David. The gathering will be on March 14th. To follow our plan, we should be there at least 2 hours before midnight. The target will arrive in full costume, grab rope and weapons, WK.
Yeah, so
Walter Keane again. To David Gorin for reliable service from EC.
So David Gorin stole this man's. David Gorin stole Walter Keane's.
Yeah, no wonder Walter's wearing hats all the time. Look at his hair. Or lack of it. A scuffle of some sort.
2 people and a body being dragged, and we found the body. 1 person walking away from the scene, and 1 person walking
Towards the scene. Alright.
Well, that's a good start to things. A nice ominous sign.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have a few options here.
Let's check this. Brothers wear masks appropriate to their house. Dark hands, proud beasts, water snakes.
and then the eyes are probably...
Brothers wear robes appropriate to their rank, Master, Steward, and Initiate.
So we had a Dark Hand Initiate who got his stuff stolen.
Yeah. January 5th, 1789. Masters. I ventured on the Order's mission to reclaim our fire-breathing relic and, with great resolve, punish the despicable enemy. I, with a few brave companions, fearlessly entered his hideout in a remote hunting cabin. But the devil had prepared a treacherous trap, and an explosion slaughtered my dearest friends as we entered his study. Thanks to my sturdy physique, I survived the blast, only to be assaulted by the enemy's lackey, assassin warrior David Gorin, and a pack of bloodthirsty hounds. After an hour of fight, I received numerous deadly wounds, in spite of which I prevailed and defeated my assailants with my martial training. I discovered the enemy's dead body, slain by the trap of his own making, but no trace of the relic. I am forced to go into hiding because the government's watchmen are tracking me. Once I have shaken off from my deadly wounds and shaken off the watchmen, I will send you the next report. May the Griffin awaken, Walter Keane.
Just a little bit of embellishment there.
Yeah. October 20th, 1789. Masters, I must apologize 1,000 times for my absence, but my road to recovery was full of peril and valor that cannot be sufficiently conveyed in writing. The government dogs and spies chased me tirelessly, and I was forced to seek refuge in Aquitania to recover from my still dire wounds. There, I finally bested my pursuers with the help of Lazarus Hurst, a young, resourceful gentleman whom I met in a remote manor one dark winter's night. Not only did he earn my trust by stepping into the fray against the villains, but he turned out to be well versed in the arcane arts. Of course, not yet close to your skills. I have finally recovered and plan to return to Albion. I suggest that Lazarus will be a fine addition to the Order. I vouch for him and will invite him to undergo the appropriate trial. May the Griffin awaken, Walter Keane. January 16th, 1790. Illuminated Masters, I object to the admittance of the individual Lazarus Hurst to our brethren. I submit that our dark-hand brother Walter Keane, who vouches for him, cannot be trusted because he is a liar and a thief. I am certain that, on dispatching our enemy, he kept the golden fire-breathing relic for himself. Nothing will move me on this. He must produce the relic, apologize personally to me, and afterwards be expelled from our brotherhood, Sir Geoffrey Sinclair.
Okay, would you like to go up or to the right?
Go up.
Yeah. I'm gonna be here for a bit.
Yes, we are.
Done when an accuser has challenged a defender. Both drinkers must be barefoot. The substance is added depending on the severity of the accusation, including deadly poison. Add substance to one of the cups. Defender chooses first. Accuser chooses remaining. Both partake. Pretty close to loss on that image there. Ritual of Squabble. Only initiates can be defender and accuser. The sword must be borne by any dark hand. Required decorations in the hall: Grim Reaper, Never-Ending Teacher, the Feeder of Mouths. Ritual of Conflict. The accuser must deeply hate the defender. The sword must be borne by any initiate. Required decorations in the hall: Never-Ending Teacher, Keeper Treasures, Mirror of the Soul. Ritual of Dispute. Only stewards or higher rank can be defender and accuser. Scepter must be borne by the Water Snake Master. Keeper Treasures, Never-Ending Teacher, Grim Reaper. Ritual Discord houses the accuser and defender stand behind their brothers. And the scepter must be borne by Dark Ant Master. Blah, 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 blah.
All of that is going to be relevant.
Griffin has spoken.
Well, I would suggest that we have probably found out what the ruby rings are for.
Yeah. Which is funny because there's a number of them throughout the game so far. Let us await the results from the chamber below.
So the sword and the scepter are in play here. That tells us which ritual it was, wasn't it? Because only one of them had sword and scepter.
Yeah, and they have to be... Well, we don't know what they're actually named yet.
Sword.
And we don't know these ranks.
Scepter. Well, this man is dead. We at least have
Book.
that.
2 cups on a stone altar that contain some wine but are almost empty.
So these two men are of the same rank.
No, are they same rank? Yeah.
Yeah.
So the masks are the house.
The masks of the house, the color of the robes are the rank. So that's
Yeah.
part of the key to the puzzle here.
Alright.
Let's check the downstairs room.
Yes, I see.
Carry this house on my back. Ah, yes.
Consume
Man with
rock.
no mouth.
The fish represents
Man.
man's inhumanity to man.
Man, that's an avatar. I want that as an avatar. Prepare to receive what you have earned. He's an initiate. February 10, 1970. Brother, a member of our order has proposed a new candidate to join our brotherhood. Our brother's trustworthiness, however, has been challenged. Therefore, we have decided to take measures to resolve the fate of these individuals. If the brother proves himself, he can vouch for the newcomer. If the newcomer survives the appropriate trial, he will join our ranks. You are summoned to join our gathering on March 14th and fulfill your role in the rites of the Brotherhood. Council of the Masters. I have signaled to Griffin who I am. I accept my fate, whatever it may be. Inception. You must endure the tests of snail, fire, water, tree, administered by property steward. Evaluation. You must endure the tests of tree, fire, time, water. Dark Ant Steward or Master. Transition. Endure tests of star, fire, water, snail, water snake master. Admission, snail, time, water, star, administered by any master.
This is inception or evaluation because the man with the house on his back is a snail.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's figure out what the second one fire or...
Oh.
Well, we gotta look at... you didn't
right,
look at the
this one.
rings. You didn't look at the rings. That's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
He's got 2 rings. Maybe he's supposed to give this man
He's
one.
supposed to give him one.
So these are the
Yeah.
these are the tests.
It's either Inception or Admission.
Yeah. 'Cause the problem is they both have the fish as the third part.
Well,
Time or fire, and then tree or star.
the man on the second one can't actually... He's not able to eat. He's got no mouth.
But does that imply time or does that imply fire?
Take a look at the fourth one again. Time for this, maybe? Because he's growing older? Time,
No, but that
Passage
doesn't
of
match
time.
up to that doesn't match up to either of the 2 options.
Oh, I thought there was one of them had time on 4. Oh, no. Okay.
It's either So we need to figure out if this guy is a steward or a master.
Well,
boy.
there's a lot going on here. So
Is that Walter Keane in the bush?
let's find
Did we
out.
say he's Walter Keane?
No.
He's
No.
not Walter Keane.
It's not David Gorin because David Gorin's the one getting branded.
No, I don't think
No.
so. I think the guy getting branded is Lazarus Hurst.
No, Lazarus Hurst is the guy in the bush. I'm pretty sure.
No, because Lazarus Hurst wasn't admitted yet, and the guy who
Yeah.
is in there is admitted, or in the bush has already undergone.
Yeah, you can see he's got the tattoos.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right. Unless Lazarus Hurst is one of the guys.
I'm assuming David Gorin is one of the guys up in the top.
Yeah.
Put Lazarus Hurst for that guy down there. I mean, I guess we could just say that the other guy in the bush is a Dark Hand Initiate. He might be nobody in particular.
I mean, yeah. Let's try it. We'll see if it gives us.
Okay, that's correct.
It's just some guy. Now, as for all the rest of the belongings, that
So
almost
can we go back?
suggests to me
Can we
that
go back
Gorin...
and check what he had on him? Because maybe there was a jacket there that we just didn't realize we needed. Shabby formal coat. No, so it's not that. What about the other?
I have a...
Okay, that's not.
I mean, this is all within the game, so like this kind of thought process is perfectly fine. But if you leave this chapter, does it keep all your progress? I assume.
I think it does. I mean, at worst, we have to put in 2 names.
Because my thought is maybe go back to the first time we met David Gorin, which is when the guy spontaneously combust. Because I don't remember, did he have a ruby ring in his pocket when that happened?
We can find out.
He's in the back there.
He does not.
Okay, he does not. My thought was basically that he might be in cahoots with Walter, because both their belongings are hanging out there, and they seem to have met each other and walked off. Anyway, let's go back to the current puzzle.
Okay, good. It did keep our.
Well, maybe we should do the masks and the robes.
Yeah. So the way to figure that out is based on the rules of the ritual.
Yeah. Let's go back to the lobby, because there was notations for the lobby.
Lobby has the crests and the eye ranks, but that is it. The ritual notes are in the.
So then we need to look at we need to look at all these men again. And it depends on what they're holding.
Yeah.
All
So
right, look at the lost picture.
That's not really any.
No, it's not.
So let's look at the posters immediately below that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sword is any dark hand in squabble. Sword must be born by any initiate. I don't. Required decorations of the hull. Where are the other decorations? I guess they're... Oh, wait. Wait. The book. It's all the stuff that with the blue things hanging off. The Grim Reaper is the little... The stained glass. Okay. The key,
so it's not the feeder,
book,
it's
the
not
Grim
the
Reaper.
Never Tiring Teacher is the book.
It must be.
Yeah. So...
What else?
What's the key represent?
Speaker to the Blind, Keeper of Treasures, probably
it's
is...
the Keeper of Treasures, so... This
Ritual
is the
Dispute.
Ritual of Dispute.
Okay.
We're saying this is the Ritual of Dispute.
So
Let's
that means...
put that in, yeah.
So that means green coat is stewards.
Okay, so we're saying these are, as soon as I find the thing, these are stewards. Or these are stewards. Which one do you want to...
Go back for a sec. Dispute. Scepters borne by Water Snake Master.
Yeah, so white is
Stewards or higher. Stewards or higher.
Yeah, so they have to be stewards because the master is holding...
White.
Yeah.
Okay.
So master is white?
Yep.
Yeah, master's white coat and the goblin mask is Water Snake.
Okay.
Then
You
the
also need
stewards
to
are
put
green,
steward as the green coat on the...
Oh, yeah.
Which leaves the
So
red
that-
coat as initiate.
Yeah. Dark Hand Initiate in the middle.
Red coat is initiate.
The Water Snake guy, and so is the guy on the left.
So let's quickly go back down to the basement and check the rituals down there to see if they have rules as to who could...
Oh, yeah, administer them. So this guy is a steward.
So this has to be
steward or Dark Hand steward. But it's Inception. Yeah, it has to be Inception.
Okay, so
because
we're saying this is the test of Inception.
And he's a Proud Beast. So red is Proud Beast. And this is Inception.
Okay, we have a Proud Beast.
Which makes the last guy the Dark Hand.
Yeah, so
So
that's a
fill
Proud
in
Beast.
Dark Hands up, Dark Hands and Proud Beast up above. Because somebody is actually... One of these characters is actually a person we know the name of.
Walter Keane is one of the...
Stewards.
Yeah.
We could go back and read the, Oh, wait, no. Go back and read that article about, like, My Mind Will Not Be Swayed. The letters, the third one.
Third one.
Jeffrey Sinclair. Nothing will move me on this. He must produce the relic, apologize to me, and be expelled. Walter Keane cannot be trusted.
So one of them is Walter Keane, one of them is Jeffrey Sinclair. Do the other
Yeah.
two letters give us a hint as to...
Well, Keane was a dark beast, wasn't he? Or no? Am I mistaken? We said the red was dark beast.
Red is Dark Beast, yes.
Yes.
Or no, Proud Beast. Yeah.
Or Dark Hand. Dark Hand was Keane was Dark Hand. I'm pretty sure from like some of the other chapters, some of the other readings, we've heard a lot about Dark Hand in the past.
And Keane is the one who was sent to deal with him. So
didn't we have like a letter in the poisoned the dinner party? Wasn't there a letter from Walter Keane talking about Dark Hand?
It was a letter. No, it was a letter from Dark Hand.
Yeah.
Which, in this case, I suppose we now know is Walter Keane.
I think Walter Keane is the Dark Hand steward.
Okay, so you think this
and
is
then
Walter
the other guy is Jeffrey Sinclair because they're having a dispute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Walter Keane and
Jeffrey Sinclair. Can we try swapping them? Maybe Jeffrey... No. Is David Gorin pretending to be Walter
Keane? They switched. Weird. No.
Okay, yeah, no, so that is Walter Keane. Unfortunately, we brute force confirmed that one.
Well, no, actually, it makes sense. 2 or fewer slots are incorrect. So that, like, the Jeffrey Sinclair one, it would be... What if we look at the left side, the big paragraph?
So, challenged is the first clue there.
Challenged?
Dispute
ritual. Walter Keane was challenged to a dispute ritual. He, along with David Gorin?
Gorin ambushed.
Dark Beast Initiate. Dark Hand Initiate.
So, next blue is signaled.
Yeah.
So they still... Okay, so the Dark Hand Initiate, that's what's wrong here. In the in the
background.
Dispute, that's David Gorin.
In the background is David Gorin. You're right.
So we're saying this is David Gorin here.
Yes.
Yes, that's...
There you go.
So, David Gorin posing as Dark Hand Initiate signaled to Walter Keane.
Oh, he would, I guess, know
With a
which one is
tankard.
which. Which cup had no poison?
And then
As
Jeffrey
Keane
Sinclair
chooses, it was something like the accused chooses first, and then the other has to.
So Jeffrey Sinclair drank the other cup and died.
Drank the other cup and died.
Meanwhile,
Lazarus Hearst passed the Inception ritual.
to become Dark Hand Initiate. Oh wait, no, it was a different one. He had different pokers. Go back and look at his.
Yeah,
his
what are
pokers.
what are the pokers in his hand? Proud Beast Initiate.
Yeah. Which makes sense. It's a Proud Beast administering it. Wow. After being challenged to a ritual with potentially deadly consequences, Walter conspired with David to devise a plan which would ensure his own safety. They captured a Brotherhood member on his way to the gathering. David took his costume so that, during a ritual of dispute, he could indicate to Walter which cup was poisoned. Therefore, Walter chose the safe cup and his opponent drank the poison and died.
Isn't it fun to figure out the dynamics of a cult?
Yeah, a little. I'm curious why Walter conspiring with David. Also, the idol didn't show up at all during this one.
Yeah, that's about to change.
I'm sure.